Welcome back to the SCUF Showdown. That man right there is Maven. I'm Mr. X. This is the third map. It's gonna be Freight Blitz Maven. No, we saw Optic dominate the first game. We saw TK pretty much dominate the second game. Sharp sniping, looking like Halo Reach formal out there. No,
Yeah.
both thought that. I mean, well, you originally thought TK was going to win this, and then you changed your mind. But
Yeah, I
thought
learned
Optic was
about
going
the
to
Red
win this
Bull
right
super
after.
facility after that, but even, notwithstanding, there's two people that I love to watch the most on this particular game type, and that's Formal and Scum.
Yeah.
Just they're so aggressive, and they put up huge numbers pretty much every single time they play this game mode. This should be a fun one to watch from Optic's perspective.
Yeah, let's go into our key player matchup for the game type Blitz, and that is going to be Proofy and Nezlo. You see right there, these are stats obviously provided by COD Stats right there. You see in the bottom right that reflect only TK versus Optic, because this is head-to-head only. And you see Proofy's really been struggling on Blitz, whereas Nezlo has been on fire in Blitz against Optic.
Yeah, Nezlo, we saw those stats beforehand, just all around, doing everything right. And what did he have? Sorry, I didn't see the graphic, but he had, what, 3 high threes, like a little under 4 for caps?
Yeah, well,
for Blitz?
against Optic specifically, he has I believe it's a 5 caps per game on
Oh,
Blitz.
wow. So, yeah, that's
And
a good, that's a bit of his
1.27
average.
And a 1.27 KD, so performing way above average. Something wrong with the lobby. They had to restart. We'll bring the graphic back up, Maven, just for you.
Hey, I appreciate that, despite the fact that I cannot see it.
I know, you couldn't get your bifocals on in time. It's very difficult to see at all age, guys.
My eyes are going. That's why the
goes.
camera's so zoomed in. I'm actually just sitting extremely close to my monitor.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times during the raid the other day where I saw you were going blind in some ways.
I'm just shooting at you guys.
Yeah, it was like, wow. It's like, who's shooting at me? That's not a Minotaur. It's Maven.
All right, well, we are trying to hop back into this one. If you are just tuning in, this is a best of 5. It is 1-1 currently.
Games. Yep, currently 1-1. I know Optic destroyed Sovereign Domination, and then TK pretty much handled their business on Octane S&D. And right here, we're going to get the fly through. Freight Blitz there is back lumbered. That is a spot you don't want to get caught in. Bottom bar, there's your goal right there. Blitz, if you haven't played it already, you need to know how to play it. Slide into the goal, get a point, go back to your spawn, go back to the goal, try and get another point. Don't let the other team get more points than your team. Then you win the game. It's a pretty good breakdown, right, Maeve?
Yeah, no, I thought that was fantastic. You are the John Madden of esports.
Yeah, All right, guys, domination, grab B, and don't let the other team get it back.
Get more points, you're going to win the game.
Right.
But who do you feel like starting off with?
I think Nezlo. We saw those stats. We got to go on board with Nezzy.
Yeah,
Nezzy, right?
What do you think from the start here, at least from a side perspective? Who are you favoring on this first one?
I actually prefer the side that Optic's on. I think if you can get to the back by a gate and force spawn them all the way in the back right of Lumber, it's a very difficult spot to rotate all the way from. Pretty much forces the other team to overextend through red.
Yeah, you also have that jump from up top. You cross through fire and you hop on in from above. I like that one as well. But Nezlo, unfortunately, him in theory are going to get shut down pretty much off the rip. I'm just trying to take a look across here and see who you looking at.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be on board with Scump right now, and it looks like him and Proofy, it looks like, are going to push up into fire, and they are going to try and make an assault on the TK base. It's 2 down, but all we're seeing right now is some trades. I'm on board with Nade Shot, sees a player in fire, he's going to take him out, and he's actually able to make it in. If he goes up top here, maybe he's going to get a cap. But
yeah, Goon plays good defense, and it looks like Clay and Proof are getting some pressure in, so that should be the first cap, and that is. They are going to fire one through, so the first cap is going to go to Optic here, and that's going to put them back. They're going to need to play a little defense. Look at the TK team is just swarming over mid-map right now. All 4 players are across and putting pressure in. Nezlo gets a kill. Theory's going to fire one through, and Nezlo's now set up in here to try and get some spawn kills, but unfortunately he checks to his right, and is going to have to get out dodge. So Nezlo has moved out to cargo, but they are going to be able to rally 1 or 2, I believe.
Yeah, they should be able to. I mean, Goon is up top, just causing damage right now on your screen. He's able to kill 2. Another player up top. Let's go on board. Nezlo is going to actually get that score. Saw the end of it right there on your screen, but the player right here is Sharp Maven. He is in back white, and this is the most important spot to control from this side.
Yeah, I'll switch to Sharp. Well, he unfortunately just dropped, and now it's Optic's turn to push. I'm going to switch to Scumpy, who's going to get a player in fire. He's going to take that top route Gonna probably move across here and try to get it. If he gets this kill, that should be a cap. Yep, he did pick it up. They fire 1 through. He covers his teammate. 3 down right now for TK. Make it 4. All dead right now. The rally can commence.
This is not good for TK. I mean, you have SCUF set up in one of the most dominant Slayer spots, and he's actually going to go for a cap. And if I'm SCUF's teammates, I am telling him right there, you need to set up and just kill. There's no reason for you to go.
I mean, well, you know they just spawned. They just think of the timing there. That basically they had enough time to spawn. They were just going to be pushing in there to close it down. Trying to make that leap of faith there across was just begging to get picked. And he will drop, and they give up all control. So what could have amounted to mini caps really only gets them, what, 1, I think, on the total rally. So lead is still going to be to TK. Just over halfway through this one. And we'll see if they can hold this down and take a lead in the series.
Right, and you see Nadeshot right there picking up 2. SCUF is going to be pushing on your screen, and they need to get pressure together, Optic. You know, they haven't been really getting anything good right there. Looks like Clay is going to get a score, and you know they're going to need to rally off these caps, Maven.
Yeah, I'm still watching SCUF, who's pushing up top. He gets 1, not able to get the second one. And he's going to keep pushing that route, it looks like, which we know can be an easy cap at times. He just hasn't been able to get through that second player yet and force one through. And now we may have a bit of a TK push, but I was trying to watch Nadeshot, but he gets dropped mid-map. And everyone's just kind of fighting for mid-map control right now.
Yeah, and I jumped on board with Neslo, and it looks like he's going to push side red, and he is actually going to have a cap if he just goes for this right now, Maven. And it looks like TK is going to even their odds up at their own base. So, you know, nice stop from TK. They're able to pick up 2. Neslo's going to get a score, but, you know, they need to keep the pressure on. It looks like there's one player from Optic. Who is this? It's Nadeshot. He's going to be on white train. He's going to get 1. He's going to try and shut these players back. You know, right now he just needs a whole mid-map, Maven. There's nothing really he needs to do. He needs to wait for his teammates. It's a big kill right there. They can get this other one. Now they can push in the front, and it looks like he'll have a score if he just goes for this.
I'll tell you what, that last cap by Neslo, though, the most impressive thing about that map, they were 3 down.
Yeah.
Optic's got to be punching themselves. And when you have the other team 3 down, and they still fire through a cap like that, it's just absolutely brutal. So great heads-up play there, but it is all tied up right now. Basically a wash, but that's going to be another cap through for Optic. And Clay's the only one alive. He's got to play some defense. I switched over to him. He's got 1. Can't get the second. That's going to be a cap for TK.
No, actually, it's going to be a stop right there for Proofy. Big play, and I'm on board with Theory. Proofy's going to take him out again. Proofy's got the hot hand, Maven, at 14-10.
Yeah, Proofy, you know, I wasn't even paying attention to him coming off spawn. I didn't think he'd be able to get there in time, but fantastic job clearing 2 out of the base. He got 3rd one mid-map, make it 4. He's on an absolute tear. SCUF gets another. Goon last alive. They've got to rally some caps here.
Yeah, you know, they have a great chance to rally these caps right now. I mean, you know, here we see Proofy. He's going to work the back left. He's got 2 players in there. It looks like SCUF is going to be in there helping him out. SCUF's going to pick up 2. Let's go on board with SCUF in the final 20 seconds, Maven. He's in a great spot to just help them rally these kills. He needs to just play for kills right now.
I'm pretty sure SCUF and Proof both just killed, like, combined, like, 2 full rotations. I think it was like 8 kills between them there on that push across. Look at this, Maven. We have Nadeshot coming around all the way on the back. He is actually going to be taken out. We have another push from Optic trying to get through the front. It's going to be SCUF at mid-map. So, the half, Optic's going to be up by 2 goals going into the second half. And, you know, what did you really think was the difference in that game? I'll tell you what, you know, your graphic before it started was Proofy being the man of the match. And that 18-11, you know, not every game is about slaying. It certainly isn't. But Blitz in particular, in my opinion, especially Freight, you have to slay to cap. And when you look at it, every single player on the side of TK is negative. I'm actually surprised the lead isn't a little bit bigger. Yeah, you know, I think the lead definitely could be a little bit bigger. You're 100% right with that. You know, if you looked at the kills in that department, you would think this lead would be a lot bigger, but it's not. You know, TK played it very well. They rotated extremely well. See Proofy on your screen there. He's going to pick up 1. It's going to be 1 player up for TK. It's going to be Goonjar mid-map. But, you know, right now, TK really needs to amp up the pressure maybe. You know, they're doing a great job rotating, but, you know, they're not getting enough pressure on that base. They're not getting those two pieces that can really open up the map. Heck of a job by Goon, though. You know, like you said, he was last up there for a second. He actually got 3 kills during that period. So those kills are the ones you can't put enough worth in when you're able to shut it down like that, being last alive, last 2 alive, and clean up pretty much an entire squad. But I switched to Neslo, who's trying to put pressure on this cap. He was up top, but he rotates back, cleans up 1. He's going to be opening that front door, Matt. So we'll keep eyes on him. He's in a good spot to maybe get some kills here. Oh, the knife. Oh, God.
That's an unbelievable knife right there. It was like little half crouch spin.
Yeah, Nezlo is just reaping havoc here on the Optic base, and why this spot is so important, Matt, we've talked about, he's the one forcing them out right now, so they're going to keep spawning out red side.
Optic's going to keep spawning back red, and those guys on TK, they just need to win that rotation battle. You know, I don't mind this play from Nezlo right here, trying to rotate back a little bit, but he needs to keep playing up on that base. There you go, he's going to get a cap.
He's just going to take the cap, but you know, despite that, they were, what, down 2? That quickly, they've tied it up. So really good start from them. Nezlo's got to play some defense here, though. And look, if you see the Oracle mode, there's one coming to him right now. It's going to be a timing battle. That player, who is it? Optic coming in behind. Can he turn on him? Oh, God, looks like turns and wall bangs him.
Clay is going to be able to get one, and Clay is going to get a score. So, you know, smart plays from Optic Gaming right there. And you're actually going to have, I believe, that's Proofy up in mid-map already, trying to get some pressure on and get another cap.
Proof Seagoon was trying to play sneaky, but Proof sniffed it out, whips on this guy, and Crate's able to still stay alive. But there's one you saw right inside the front door. If he tries to open this, I think he's right out to the right. No, he was mid lane. He actually got dropped. Proofy wins one gunfight, and he's got a cap. He will get it.
Yeah, and you know, that's just a great play from Proofy, and we're seeing very good play out of him tonight. And he's actually going to have to play a little bit of defense, maybe. It looks like he's going to have one player to beat right here. It's going to be Theory. Theory's going to come straight down the alley. He's going to get taken out. He's going to have a player to his left. Looks like
Proofy, if he keeps it going, I mean, he potentially can drop a 40 bomb if he keeps playing the way he is. He's still got a good bit of time left. He'd have to get hot, but big numbers coming out of him. Just look at the way he's leading the board right now. Outside of Nezlo, no one even really all that close to 20, and he's at 26.
Right. I mean, no, I'm going to jump on board with him again. We talked about it with our pregame graphic. That's going to be 2 down, 4 TK. But no, Proofy and Nezlo are the two most important players on Blitz. We saw that right there.
Switch to Theory. Theory underneath route. Got sneaky with it. I don't think. Oh, he had a free cap.
Yeah, if he didn't shoot, he would have went right by.
He still has a free cap. He's had a free cap for like 30 seconds. There we go. Now
there you go. Get the goal.
But the lead has just extended for Optic. They're certainly preferring this side right now as they're starting to put the caps on here as we get past that halfway point, make it another one. They're up 4. And, God, I mean, who do you want to watch here as the caps keep flying in for Optic?
I mean, no, I was on board with Clayster right now. He's going to be watching mid-map, making sure nobody can cross, but that's another cap, and he's going to get nade shots back right there. I'm on board with oh, actually, no, that's actually going to be Scump's back, and Scump is going to be setting up to get another goal right here.
That's part of the reason I like that side a little bit more when you have a player like Scump and Proof that can just set up and watch those doorways, just get those angles on people. They're not going to lose a pre-aim vector gunfight if you're Scump. So when he can get in a position like that, it just gets absolutely scary. They've extended the lead to 5. Clayster's opening the front door again, but oh god, Theory just ripped his face off. Yeah,
but guys, you see on your mini-map, the players from TK are getting a little bit desperate. They're starting to OE right off the bat. We're actually going to see one player. It's going to be Nezlo. He's going to actually go in, get a cap. It's a good play right there out of Nezlo, but they can't just keep overextending Maven because then they're just going to trade caps.
All right, and that's 3 down again. I mean, this one's
pretty much
mathematically now over. Yeah, it's been over for a few seconds, but 19-12 advantage here. Proof hitting that 30 bomb. So the 2 games they've had on host, they've had what, Scump put up 35, I think it was. Proof now 30 plus. So it's been one guy really getting his slaying done. And just look at the caps, though. It's been Clay and Nadeshot 9 and 7. They're providing 16 of the 20 caps right now, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great OBJ player from those two. You know, you expect it out of Nadeshot. Don't really expect too much out of Clay, so Proofy, he's just going to turn on Nezlo for fun. He's just stunting on people out here.
That's what can happen in this, though. You know, when you have Proof and Scump, if they can get in those aggressive positions where they're just killing,
yeah.
your rally guys end up being Clay and Nade, and that shows just with the amount of caps they have. I mean, Clay going 25 and 17 with 10 caps.
That's huge as well. But,
much more
Proof,
impressive than
34 and 18. Nezlo with a good showing of his own. 24 and 22, you know, able to go positive. Rest of the guys for TK, not really much of anything Maven, and that's really kind of been the theme on Respawn all night. They haven't been really to get those kills.
Nezlo has been the only one, yeah, like you said, that's been putting up any kind of numbers. I think even Sovereign Dom, he was, I can't remember his exact numbers, but he was around positive.
He was around even.
Yeah, and the rest of the team struggling, and that's, you can win at times, you know, if it's like a 3.5 before, you know, you have the one guy that just kind of throws in a stinker, you can sometimes still pull out the win. But when you have 3 of your teammates combining for -27, it's tricky.
Yeah, that's a little bit difficult. You're not going to win games consistently like that. So guys, keep the tweets coming. #Optic, #TK. If Optic wins this map, we'll be giving away a SCUF. #SCUF Showdowns as well, obviously, if you want to be included in this giveaway at the end of the night. giving away one of these. SCUF.
Can I get into this giveaway? Dude, I'm tweeting right now.
You tweet it. Go ahead. I don't know if we can.
I'm going to tweet at myself.
Yeah, tweet at yourself. Everybody else, keep the tweets coming to us. And when we come back, we'll have game number 4. It's going to be Octane Domination, so stay tuned.